Good afternoon, it's 4 o'clock. I'm James Burgoyne and this is your Solent Sports News Update. The Europa League draw has just wrapped up in Nyon, Switzerland. It saw Arsenal drawn against French opposition Stade Rennais, while Chelsea were drawn against 11-time Ukrainian Premier League winners Shakhtar Donetsk. But it's not all good news for Chelsea, as Maurizio Sarri's men have just today been handed a 2-window transfer ban, meaning the club will not be able to sign any players until the summer of 2020. The ban comes from FIFA. Has come following an investigation into the Blues signing of under-18s players, including ex-striker Bertrand Traoré. The club has been given 3 days to appeal against the decision. The Premier League have introduced a £30 cap on away tickets for the next 3 seasons. The decision has been made in order to improve attendances and make football more affordable again. Our reporter Albert Corker has more.
And that's a ridiculous amount of money to pay for a football match. I like the 20 is plenty. New generation of fans just won't be able to come along because it's just too expensive.
Would you rather spend £97 on a week's worth of food shopping for a family or on an Arsenal home ticket?
Please take your change. Notes are dispensed below the scanner.
The Goonies had the most expensive ticket in the league compared to the Bundesliga, where it is £61.50. Bayern Munich fans protested the price of their tickets at Anfield during Tuesday's Champions League game. Copper United journalist Kelvin Quagreen believes the prices are preventing certain fans from attending.
And that's immediately shutting out a whole generation, a whole demographic, a whole subsection of your support because they don't have the money to be able to plug it into your club.
Ticket prices are a hot topic across all levels of English football. The average cost of a season ticket in the Vanarama National League dropped £30 this season. Aldershot season ticket holder Lewis Blaine says it's good value for money.
So I've got a season ticket and that's quite financially worth it because you're only paying about £12–13 a game. Obviously you pay it in bulk before the season starts.
But what about if you didn't have a season ticket?
But if I didn't have a season ticket, it would cost £19 to go, which is quite a lot of money, where if I wanted to go to Southampton I'd only have to pay £3–4 more.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talks.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
The most expensive season ticket in the Premier League is Tottenham at £2,200. Freddie Hunt from Southampton's The Ugly Inside is on the phone, giving us his view.
To be honest, I think the clubs should be lowering their season ticket prices because of how much money the TV companies are ploughing into the Premier League right now.
The FA has responded by bringing in a £30 cap for all away tickets in the top flight. Premier League director Robert Elstone backs their decision.
To reward them and do something really tangible and put in place that £30 cap, I think is to be welcomed.
Atmospheres like this may be no more if fans are unhappy. Then what effect will ticket prices have on English football?
All I really want to see is the I don't really need a D, I need the.
Breaking news in Rugby League as a 7-time Challenge Cup winning side have gone into administration. Widnes Vikings have been dealt with a deduction of 12 points from their championship total this season. However, the club have more pressing issues as they need to find a suitable investor by next week, while they face being liquidated. Looking ahead now as we enter a bumper weekend in the Guinness Six Nations, Eddie Jones's England face a confident Wales at the Principality Stadium. Jones hasn't let all the talk affect his side's preparation ahead of tomorrow night's big clash in Cardiff.
I don't know about their camp. All I know is there's a lot of talk coming out. I'm glad you guys are concentrated on them this week because we're just getting on with our job. And we know on Saturday we'll be well prepared for the game.
A sacked head coach, a whole season without a win, and a disarray amongst the team. That was the Solent Red Hawks American football team's state of affairs last year. However, a fresh slate for the new season has seen the team's fortune begin to turn around. Our American football correspondent Adam Holmes has gone down to the team's training session to find out what the secret is behind this year's success.
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
Football infamy for the 2017 Cleveland Browns.
The Browns suffer a heartbreaking loss, 21-18.
Gonzalez, he's missed to the left, he's missed to the right. The frustration for Cleveland continues.
Lackadaisical, disjointed and inharmonious. 3 of the words used to describe NFL side Cleveland Browns, who finished the 2017 season 0-16. In the same year, similarities were drawn to UK-based university side Team Solent Redhawks, who ended their campaign 0-7.
David Pepper, linebacker. There were sort of jokes going around that we were the Browns, but we have brought it round sort of like them.
12 months on and the Browns have certainly found their voice. With a record this season of 7 wins, 8 losses and 1 tie, things have picked up in Cleveland.
By Mitchell! Browns are going to win! It's been 635 days since the Browns have celebrated a win. They're a minute 21 away.
It went in! And the Browns win in overtime!
It's been a similar tale at Team Solent Redhawks. Much of that has been down to the introduction of new coach Dan McMillan at the start of the current campaign. He's remaining grounded despite this turnaround.
We've had our ups and downs, but I think overall I've been very pleased with the standard of what the guys have produced throughout the entirety of the pre-season season and throughout all the games. They've gone from strength to strength, and it's just a case of now keeping it all the way through to the last game on Sunday against Bournemouth.
Wins over Gloucestershire, Bath Spa and Oxford have set the Redhawks up for a potential winning season, something McMillan puts down to a change of mentality.
Well, I guess off the back of last year, we were looking to rebuild. We were looking to kind of start, putting the foundations in for a new culture, a new winning culture. And the fact that we are 3-3 at the moment is testimony to the way the boys have embraced this. It really just comes down to if we win against Bournemouth, it is a winning season as far as the record. If it's not, it's a losing season. But I still would count it as a winning season personally, just because of the way in which we've gone about our business this year.
The mood from management has transferred down to the players. One of the reasons behind why Solent Redhawks hold the second best defence record in the league.
He's brought a better mindset to the team. He's got people believing that we can win, people believing that they can do their jobs and play like different positions and all that.
Unfortunately, the links between the Browns and the Redhawks wouldn't go away last year, but things are different this time around.
More commitment generally within the team. We sort of put more, we prioritise our games and training more than socials that we did last year, which was a big issue, which I pointed out as well at the end of last season.
In order to classify their season as a winning one, the Redhawks will have to overcome Bournemouth, the only side in the division with a better defence record than Solent. A victory against their local rival means a lot in any season, but a W on Sunday would be a little more special in this campaign.
Just getting one over them will be sick, because they're a good team in the division, they're one of the top teams. Just beating them and then obviously getting the winning division would just be icing on the cake, really.
Solent have not achieved a winning season in over 3 years. Beat Bournemouth and that's exactly what they'll get. Adam Holmes, 9798.
Netball is a sport on the rise and is touted to join the prestigious Olympic ranks, but can it really ascend to those heights in the future? Our reporters, Hugo Butler and James Rowland, have more on the topic.
The 2018 Team of the Year is England Netball Team.
52, the Australian shooter doesn't get one back. England Roses once again defeat the Australian Diamonds 52-49.
Our main goal is to make sure we inspire the next generation. I think we were once little girls looking up to the England team and hoping one day we'd be able to wear that red dress.
Jay, look at that passion from the England Roses. You see how much it means to them.
It's played by 20 million people worldwide.
Participated in more than 80 countries across 5 continents.
It's an accessible and easy to play sport that has grown in participation in recent years.
But still, netball is yet to be featured at an Olympic Games and will not be seen at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics.
Team Solent netball captain Jessica Austin has seen firsthand the growth in popularity of her beloved sport.
Yeah, we had a lot more come to trials this year. We had over 100 girls at trials this year, so we were able to make a 4th team. So we've got 2 teams in Bucks now and then 2 social teams. So we've got a team that play on a Tuesday and a team that play on a Thursday as well. And hopefully, if we get more girls coming again, we'll get a 3rd Bucks team next year.
Helen Houseby! Oh, there's an obstruction!
she'll have it again. Helen Housby to take the gold medal.
In 2018, the England team won the Commonwealth Games gold in dramatic style by beating Australia 52-51 with the last play of the game.
And England head coach Tracy Neville thinks her team have single-handedly inspired a whole new generation of netball players.
I think for us, we're always trying to generate participation, we're trying to generate supporters, we're trying to generate funding for the sport, and just to go out there and win a gold medal. But I think it's the way we've done it as well. I think we've been applauded about the conduct of our team, how they're highly respected, how they keep smiling and have enjoyed every part of the journey.
The Netball World Cup, coming soon to Sky Sport.
Growing popularity of netball is clear to see, with viewership figures on Sky Sports at an all-time high and England's internationals bringing in millions of viewers to BBC Two.
In 2017, England saw a 44% increase in participation at grassroots level. In 2018, Sky Sports viewing figures for the sport more than doubled.
Netball is the largest women's-only sport in the world, and Team Solent goalkeeper Katie Parslow thinks this could get more females to come out and join the sport.
And I think the fact that it is a girls' sport makes it less intimidating. You haven't got the competition of the boys, because obviously so we've got that, and it's like a family, keeps you together, and at uni I think you need that kind of support system.
Looking forward, will we see netball reach the heights that all involved believe are possible? Will we see a change in the way the sport is perceived, and will we see netball players inspiring women across the world at the Olympic Games?
Breakdancing is due to be introduced into the Olympics in time for 2024. But is it really a sport, and does it deserve to be there? Our reporter Shama Bifala investigates.
Dance is the word on everybody's lips at the moment, more specifically, breakdancing. The art form has been proposed to the International Olympic Committee ahead of 2024 Paris Games. Breakdancer Chili, aka Hasib Hearn, sees no reason why b-boying should not be part of the Olympics.
I think there's loads of kind of benefits that we can take from b-boying being at the Olympics, definitely. And I don't see why there would be any reason for it not to be welcome.
Heather Koch, who teaches GCSE dance at Leicester Community School, expressed the benefits it would bring to dancers competing.
I think it could be a good thing because it will raise the profile of the sport, of the art form, and it will maybe open up breakdancing to a whole new audience. And also it would be good for all the breakers out there that want to have a wider platform to be acknowledged.
But is breakdancing a sport?
Certainly there are.
Liam Morgan, a senior reporter from the Inside Games, feels that there are elements of sport in breakdancing.
Certainly there are pretty impressive sporting elements to breakdancing, especially when you compare them to the likes of archery and other sort of more mundane sort of disciplines on the Olympic programme, and which don't require as much physical activity.
Don't sweat the technique.
Breakdancing brings its own vibe with underground competitions, but would it appeal to public?
No, because I think that is already a worldwide competition.
I think it would be a good idea. It'll bring the community together. It'll be definitely one of the sports probably to be different.
Diluting it with things such as breakdancing is possibly not the way to go.
I think it's really good as it brings lots of people together. It's a well-known sport. It's good. It helps people show their talent, and individually they can progress through the Olympics.
I think it's a really good idea. Sadly, there's dancing in the Olympics anyway, and I think breakdancing should be in the Olympics as well. Really good idea.
To me, it's boring. No, shouldn't be there. It's not Olympics. Nothing to do with the Olympics.
If the proposal is to be accepted, the hunt would be on for the dancers to join Team GP and represent their country. But with the less support from the government, would Britain be able to summon a team and achieve success?
You've got to remember what's going on at the moment with dance in schools. There's less and less dance in schools now because of government funding and cuts in education.
Morgan is confident that if breakdancing reaches the Olympics, the government would provide the necessary funding.
in terms of the UK, when sports get added to the Olympics, funding is often allocated to that sport. It might not be that much because in England and the UK we have in the past based it on medal opportunity. So it's difficult to know how much exactly, but I'm sure there'll be some sort of investment.
Will breakdancing remain an art form or be accepted as a sport? We shall see in 2024.
That's all from us for now. In the meantime, remember you can keep up to date with us on Twitter at Solent Sports News and on our website at solentjournalism.co.uk. Goodbye.